Welcome everyone to the 305 Goddess channel. Capricorn, you last but not least. Let's go in. How are you, babies? I pray that you're very well. Now, I could have done this before I came live because you was the last one. It's like really preparation. But do I just feel like taking my time? I have been tested. Things does take time. I have to have patience. I'm learning how to be more calm. I'm talking about shit can just rock me. My attitude terrible. So Capricorn, I don't know if you feeling a little rocky, but this shit won't even work. I feel like, oh, there it go. But I keep going and trying. And I guess eventually we will succeed. But I'm hella aggravated. I don't know. And the reality is I tried to get you in yesterday. But that didn't work. So here I am today. And I was all good yesterday. Just a little tired. Today I felt great, but now it just feel like I don't know. Everything felt like it's either coming together or coming down. I'm not even fucking sure at this moment. I got a little smoke. I feel like I can even turn on the green light and you can see the effect. The way it's so gloomy outside. I need something effective at this moment, Capricorn. I'm trying to change the mood. I don't know where you at with it. Okay. Now I must admit, coming to read for you all gets me out of my funk sometimes. It's called work. You know how you go clean up, you go to work, you go walking, you do something, you move that energy. When I come and read, I'm moving energy. It feels real good. Now I can take it one or two ways. I be reading for people that's doing worse than me. I read for people that's doing better than me. Or I just read what I need to be reading. That's three ways. Still one or two plus three equals. So I'm just hearing as we work around things, because boy, the work, the work, the work. Now I've been talking about a lot of work, Capricorn, on different videos. People getting to work. People having no work to do. People doing some work that they don't need to be doing. Once again, that's 1, 2, 3. And my blunt is blowing. Now we have a 2 here. 29, which is 11. Back to 2. Throat chakra. Capricorn, it's time to speak up. Speak truth. Speak nice. Speak positive. Speak. I'm going through it, Capricorn. Hold on. But we gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. All right. Yeah, that's the blunt smoke. Damn. Let's go in. Now, even into your reading, I feel like I'm taking my time. Like, I don't want to miss nothing. And you are my last one, so it's like I done went through all these readings, and I get here, and I do feel the shift that I've been waiting for. It's a calming shift. Before I got into your reading, like I said, I've had like 30 different changes in an hour. Like, are you kidding me? Like, but I got a download that's down there like bipolar almost. But I was like, when the fuck did I get diagnosed? And it's giving me schizophrenia because I almost panicked. But I said, okay, I feel like I'm moving to a new level because I'm getting 30 different ways to actually act or feel or something. It was maybe like 3 or 4. But it was just too many for me, being the air sign. And I was like, wait, I usually feel this way or this way, but I'm finding myself, you can actually feel a different way. Okay. Insight, if you find it. Okay, I'm hearing perspective, perception. 42, understanding, awakening, awareness, self-evaluation. Now, I've been talking about myself too much lately. That's how I feel. But I guess I'm talking about myself to introduce myself. My name is Goddess. The Trail 5 is what they call me. But I don't know. I've been talking about you all lately also, right? But it's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just putting myself in somebody's shoes, having some understanding, awakening. That's why I'm like, I don't understand why I be having to tell my life story, but it comes in play. So emotions and throat chakra comes right back out. Insight. What are we saying? Exactly what I gave you my example. I was going through 30 different emotions. On here, this is exactly one. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 6. I can imagine what's on the other side. Emotions. Feelings, expression, moods, balance. Card number 11. I bought that number up already. I bought this number up too. 7 options. Different ways to feel. So my example was I felt like this or like that for a while. I'm a Libra. But somehow I had peeked into different feelings over here. Maybe like 4 and 4, which is 8. And I haven't been in touch or in tune or been awakened to those other 2 or 4, should I say, or 6 maybe. See, I'm calculating over here. But anyhow, as I'm speaking, you hearing my story. Maybe someone needs to go ahead and see something about you. Capricorn, emotions and throat chakra. You need to speak your true emotions, right? But it's something about this insight. I guess it's with change, where the awakening comes. We have a different mood, I'm hearing. More balanced. 8 of Hearts, walking away. Now I'm even going as deep as to when I hear myself saying 8, I'm glad it has a heart attached. I'm glad it's in a category. Categorizing. Moving into greater. Moving away from not being so organized, I'm hearing. Emotions could be everywhere. Is that the 7 again? It was the 7, but it was the diamonds. You see it for what it is, Capricorn. Some of you, or especially who this hitting, I want to do this over. Because guess what came out? Go ahead and move on, Capricorn. Move in. Move up. Go ahead. But let me get a deeper story. Decide to. 2 of Swords. So I tried to, well, damn. I tried to flip this King of Spades up, but it came back reversed anyway. 5 of Diamonds, feeling left out. Don't leave yourself out there. That's why you need to be moving. So you have the 7 of Clubs to the King of Spades to the Ace of Spades reverse. Everything reverse. So let's read the story for what it is. So that's why it's like getting our emotions in check. Trying to see, I want to lay the cards. Lay it down. All right. No longer fighting hard for something because we don't know what the hell we fighting for. Understandable. Deeper story. We don't have to fight so hard for the unknown anyway. That's why we pray before we lay. We walk by sight. Oh, what happened here? We walk by faith, not by sight. Is that what happened? Walking by sight. Insight, yeah, coming in. At least understanding so we can go forward. And now, right, because there's a lot of cluelessness here. Like, how did I get here? For some of you. Some of you know that you didn't fight enough to even go no damn well. So it's just like in the middle of nowhere. All right. So we moving, Capricorn. For those, I just want to say congratulations. Let's go. Now I'm back into this Capricorn energy, which is giving me straight devil today, right now. I don't know, Capricorn. I ain't never felt like this before. And I actually feel great. You know, like I'm moving into a greater moment. Like I'm leaving that shit behind or something like that. Something like you, Capricorn. Let's go. 7 of Wands. It keep coming. So what you didn't fight for, it's time to fight for something greater. Even if it was in the past and now you notice what you didn't fight for or how you didn't fight, now it's time to learn how to fight. Now what I'm hearing is learn how to fight and not leave yourself out there in the cold. It's like it's a code to this. How else can I say it? Ooh, hold on. It's a certain way, certain route, how to kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Now, this is taking me back to a Capricorn energy where you work earthly. You'll go to work all day. You can have 2, 3, 4 jobs. That ain't even where it's at. I'm not saying that you cannot have more than one job. I'm not saying that you don't need a job. All I'm saying, that's what it say, JLB. All I'm saying is a certain way how to get what you need. Everybody know what you need. Everybody know that you need something, should I say. So it's not about what you want. Somebody been working in how they thought that they should be working these 5, 6, 7, these 2 or 3 jobs. I'm gonna keep it 2 jobs. Let me see what it's talking about, because somebody fighting very hard for this. Right, yeah. Knight of Cups going forward to this 2 of Cups. Now I'm hearing it should be merely a relationship. Someone need to think of it as a relationship. Now, if you can't think of it as a relationship because you don't know what a relationship is, and when you hear the word relationship, it scares you. Oh, yeah. A relationship is mom and pops, cousin, sister, brother, neighbor, everybody, right? But now that you don't went a little further and you met this person, but then what do you want this person for? I'm hearing somebody does like the situation, but they need to balance because it's too, I don't know. This artificial been coming up a lot lately. Facades, all that shit coming in. I don't know why. But you had the 2 of coins. It needs some balance, okay? When you go in with this opportunity, if you really truly like something, okay? This is about genuine opportunity. Something that you can gain from. I'm also hearing where somebody just kept giving something to this situation, and this is where you end it because you didn't fight for nothing good. Here you go, Knight of Swords. Wasn't looking for the good out of things. Wasn't looking to build a foundation. Somebody not looking to build a foundation. Now I'm trying to figure who was talking about 3 of coins because I'm telling you it's the collaboration that's here that needs to be some magic made on it. So I do see where somebody wants to come in and give you some love, and they don't want to think about this, Capricorn. They want to build this foundation. They want to collaborate. So what is the hold up? Is it a hold up? Somebody don't know to actually fight for this for some of you. So don't leave yourself out there in the cold. Is that what I'm hearing for some of you? Because your emotions are everywhere. And maybe somebody want to speak to you with this throat chakra. And give you some more insight, maybe. Okay, jump on now. Princess of Wands to the death. Somebody not being passionate enough. And, oh, damn. Nah, Capricorn, turn it around. Want to end things out here in the world's so much bigger. I understand. That's how I'm feeling. This how I didn't wake up like this, though. Maybe want to call 911. Go check on somebody, Capricorn. Capricorns get checked on right now. But it's giving me the energy of that opportunity did not hit, or that was not it. So, things ended. Also, I see somewhere, Capricorn, my condolences to the death. I see someone taking it very hard right now. Princess of Wands. reverse. Feel a little lost. Don't know where to go. Feel a little left out. We're in this big ass world. I see you, baby girl. I know a Capricorn. Just lost her mother. Scorpio. Much love to you. Yeah, that's why I guess I gotta go into this energy slow and easy. I told you I felt like a calm before this storm. I'm gonna just keep going. Keep going and going. Growing and growing. Ace of Coins is a brand new opportunity coming in, Capricorn. That's how I'm feeling also. Seven of Cups. Look up. It's options. I need to go get a napkin for that. Because that's going to be all over that towel. All right. Many options here, Capricorn. Different things to do. I'm hearing doing better than before. Walking into greater. Had the 7 and the 8 come up. So opportunity here, a beautiful one. I'm hearing life after death. Okay. Justice and 7 of Wands. Understanding how it's supposed to be. It's still not being clear. I'm here like we never know, right? Capricorn, let me be honest. I've been reading cards for about 5 years now. Well, 2018, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 5 years now, because I'll be stuck on numbers. I was stuck on 3 forever. This third spread happened to be where death come in. And it's kind of hard to get behind it. When my mother died, years, talking about 10 plus, baby. I'm actually understanding more. When I say I'm over it, is that good to say? Now I'm pretty sure, especially like on the wedding day, on the birth, giving birth and all that, I'm pretty sure the shit will remind me. So you never get over death, okay? Especially when it's the one who birthed you. Or, maybe mother, father, but even with my father, I think I'm gonna think about him too. So the point is, it's like a lethargic energy though. And understand that some people do have their parents. I'm talking about they old and still have their parents. Literally. And then it's those who parents died before mine died. I remember one of my best friends' parents passed away. We was in middle school. I'm talking about, so she had to be no more than 12, 15. And mine was 19, 20, something like that. Can't even remember. But yeah, so and I'm hearing that kind of keeps you at that when you lose something like that, it keeps you there. And as you progress on, I mean, it's like you making it. So in my example, people think that I'm kind of stuck back at the age of 21. I'll never grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Now I can admit I love my personality, but sometimes I have a struggle. Like, damn, am I where I need to be? But then it keeps reminding me that I'm happy where I am. Although I had thought I would be somewhere else. But then as I live, I'm like, well, it's still a possibility to get there. But then I have this Libra energy where I just go back and forth with myself. Like, is you gonna believe or not? Because you're still living. So as I believe, I almost said struggle to believe, but I actually do believe. So as I continue to believe, it's some of the things that it's hard to believe in now. Fucking Libra struggle. It was kind of hard to believe. Now it's hard to believe in some things. What the hell? It's like too good to be true. That's why I am in life at this point. But then I'm like, I have the understanding to be optimistic. Like, it's possible. I have more possibilities than impossible. That's what keeps me lighthearted. It's nothing that's impossible to me. I don't even really understand impossible. So I have this big ass dream that if whether it's gonna come true or not, that's where I'm at with it on a Libra scale. Justice. More telling you about my life. Now, that's my example of continue fighting hard for my dreams and aspirations, never giving up on them because that's what I believe in. It's an opportunity here for you to continue fighting hard. Although it felt like things, I don't know how to say this, excuse me, things were not going to turn around. I'm hearing King of Cups. I'm here because of it's like a tornado. You never know, like a tornado, you never know how long it's gonna be there. I'm talking about it can be there for some seconds, it can vanish, it can kind of come, don't, or it can literally form itself and be there for some hours and move around and get bigger. So and that gives me back to the spiritual realm. God can even give it to you or not. Like some people think it's already on the earthly realm, you're not going to get it from the people. That's what they call haters. Okay, the people don't want to give it to you. So that's why we have to go to God and get it. Spiritual realm. That's the only way we can have it. Because we go to God to go through people to get it. So I know it's the devil that you represent, but I don't feel like you actually represent it. So that's why it seems as 100 times. I'm gonna give you that number. I was trying to say 5 and shit. I had to go all the way to 100. Be 100 with you. I got it here, and I told you I felt like calling 911, but they ain't even gonna understand this. They gonna ask me what the fuck is my problem. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? They gonna judge a motherfucker. I need some help. Shit. But they say y'all have to, right? They gonna think we crazy, but let them know it's out here. Shit. I had to tell Sagittarius this. If they just open up in their situation, it's not normal to people because people be in the closet with the shit. They be hiding the shit. They be behind the curtains. Of course, life can be private, but you at least show people what's out here, like, of course they may judge it. Here you go, they fault. Judgment here. My bad. No, it's not. That's justice. Because you have to go through the justice to get the judgment, first off. But once they judge it, then it's on them. It's still here. It's for them to say, oh, it's weird. That's not right. That's bad. Here to go with the judgment. King of Cups, show yourself some love. Hell, don't judge yourself. What I'm hearing is we work for what we get. Whatever we get in, that's how we worked. God is not going to shorten you. The devil will. Work with the devil, you shorten yourself. Because the devil don't have nothing for you. Been there, done that. Feel like I had to go through the karma and was like, go back and make sure. God damn, I'm gonna always go through the karma. But it was go back and make sure that that I went back with God or something like that. So in instance, Capricorn, my bad. I'm gonna turn the whole screen up. Okay. In my instance, when I was with the devil, everything that happened was aggravating as fuck. Something like how I was coming into your energy. Something like what's going the fuck on right now. Aggravated. And I had to make sure, damn, am I still with the devil? So if I chose to go with the devil because God, I felt like God wasn't working enough in my favor when he was actually doing just fine, I wasn't working enough. In the spiritual realm, I was doing too much trying to find work, do all this. Oh, wonder why it's already down. But I don't know. Once again, Capricorn, I'm telling you so much of my life. And even on other videos, it was like whatever I was telling, I can't even remember. It was instances. Once again, I went deep on how my mother passed and how it was done, but that's not her. You do have a death card, but I'm just repeating the story. And I had to tell that to Scorpio. So maybe you may want to go listen to my little story on Scorpio, but maybe that story not for you. So what I'm hearing is give yourself some love with it, because I had to give myself some love and go back to God. I had the moment where the preacher came to the house because my dope man had to die. And we went to his little, they had a little praying for him. And the pastor, lady pastor, is gonna call me out. Somebody said, you need to come back to God. I thought I did. All the way. Well, you can't never stop walking. But I had a bigger purpose. So I was like, all right, God, you calling me, what's up? I thought I was already with you, but evidently I walked further away. I thought I just had one of these. Ew. So I guess my point is, Capricorn, you are further away from God because you the devil. I don't know how. That's how God made you. All just gotta walk. So who the line leader? Aries. Why it seems so hard in your battle? I don't know what your damn battle is, but I'm over here struggling through this energy. I am struggling, but I'm gonna get it. Let me get them. Now, mind you, I had a best friend Capricorn, and every time I got with her, I did struggle through that energy. But guess what? I was complacent and comfortable. And I wouldn't struggle with nobody else. You feel that, Capricorn? So I don't feel like the devil is your daddy. I feel like you got the same route as us. As all of us got to go to God. And it's the same route. Because I see somebody here giving love to the unknown. They don't know what they even fighting for. So they don't want to fight. Totally confused. Need some more insight. But I'm hearing you speaking your emotions as if you know what you're talking about. You're in the emotional state right now, and everything coming out is being justified. Like, this is the when you call 911 and they're like, "Are you okay?" Not really. I was hoping you could help me, but I don't think I should have called you. So I'm trying to figure out who I should call. Ghostbusters. But call on Jesus, on God, on the Lord, on the one Almighty, Princess of Coins. Because that's who I had to call on. Because I was like, I thought I could just. Well, the reason I felt like God wasn't doing much for me because I couldn't get to where I was going. So I was like, well, maybe that ain't the route. So maybe if I take this route, I get that. It was, I don't know where the fuck I went, to be honest. There you go. There you go. Now that was just me and God. It had another person to do with it, but that he didn't have nothing to do with it. Maybe I was chasing the wrong things, Capricorn. But I admit it. Shit, I see it. And then when I stopped chasing, I became greater. Now, what I woke up on this morning, I woke up like this is, am I ever really gonna get what the hell I'm looking for? And at this point, what the fuck am I looking for? Because I actually have something I like. So not do I want too much, or I just don't have what I want yet. You'll never have everything you want. You always have to get up and go get something. Go get it. Go get your blessing. So I had to come to the conclusion, yep, you back at it. Be grateful for where you are, what you have. And I said, how many times is going to come in? I just said that. I didn't say that, but I ain't questioned it before. But I'm like, here we go again. Merry go round. The devil, keep the devil out. There you go. I took the opportunity, take the opportunity, Capricorn, to say thank you. I did say that earlier. I was like, thank you. I am out of where I was. Now I'm trying to get out into a greater spot, but now I got to be grateful for where I am. Be grateful, Capricorn. The devil, don't let him take the blessing by being ungrateful. And then now we got to, what it is, I don't even want the word, but that one, digress, downgrade, all that shit. We trying to upgrade. Go past the devil. Keep him in this deck. Don't come out. That's the devil. The thing is, I feel like, excuse me, you have the greatest testimony. Now, is other people gonna get jealous because you had further to walk and you made it? I don't know, Capricorn, but don't give up on yourself. Add the coins. Continue to work. Three of Swords. That's right. Come up out of this heartbreak. That's how I do it. I just gave y'all my whole story. It's like getting up, cleaning the house. You know, first off, you got to get up and get fresh. You got to get up, brush your teeth, take a shower, wipe, rinse all that. I know some people take a shower at night, 'cause I do too. So I take a shower at night and in the morning, at night and in the morning, and sometimes in the middle of the day. But it's kind of dressing yourself. Like the salad. That salad be so plain. Boy, there's some people that eat salad without dressing. It came to a point where people had to make their own dressing to put on the salad. I'm telling you, okay? So get up, brush your teeth, especially when it comes to throat chakra. When you speaking, I don't come on here without brushing my teeth. I can't, because when I speak, it got to be clear and fresh. Okay. You see this? This some real stuff. With the throat chakra shining. So point being, y'all don't need to be going out talking to people until it's fresh. Freshen up the whole vessel, right? So this is how you get into a new mood. This takes me into when I go to the beach, or even when I go simply into a pool. I'm talking about paradise. It changes your mood. It gives you new emotions. That water, okay? And you're an earth sign. Yeah, it does feel different when I do go outside and put my feet on that grass. Jesus, I can admit it. And it is different when you walk barefooted. It is. And it don't feel nasty to me. That shit feel like, whoa. But then I come over here like sometimes when I take my baths, I just like to not get so dirty. But I'm an air sign. I'm a little different. I like to float out there with the dirt, and the dirt be flying off of me a lot. Yeah, I'm moving. I'm shit. I am the dirt. Be trying to get clean. Dirt be going in that whirlwind now. But I'm just trying to figure, right? You too. How not to be heartbroken. There's so much I have more to do. I do have a spiritual energy cleanse. It's coming up. That's how I helped cleanse my life too. That's how I got into my business. That's how I changed my mood because I just felt like I wasn't going nowhere. That's when I tried God. And then when I did see the devil, I was like, why everybody mad at him? This man is, whoever the devil is, can't do shit. Why is y'all? That's why people are upset with the devil. If I was y'all, I wouldn't be mad with him. He's still y'all uncle. That's what the devil is, y'all uncle. Auntie, uncle. I'm telling y'all, like, if the devil is God's brother, who y'all think? That's why you don't have to be. You just don't. The devil is what y'all represent, bad energy, and God is what y'all represent, good energy. But it's neither. It's just because it's bad don't mean it's bad. It might be awful, not good. But it's either up or down. That's why even Cardi B, they have a lot of songs called Up though, or something like that. But that's why it's really represented, because I know it's left or right, but then that's even back and forth. But if you're trying to elevate, it's a direction. So it's either up or down. So you don't want to ever go down. If anything, you're always trying to elevate. But if you over here like it don't matter which direction you go, then that's when you will figure it out. At the swords, being blindfolded to it, the Empress, because it does matter which seat you sit in. It does matter where you go, how you get there. Everything matters. Matters. And that's why we be so in our feelings and emotions, because it's like, why we can't get it, or you want to go this way, you can't go that way, it's not gonna work that way. And then you're like, but do I have the way you did? Now you got to come up out of them emotions and find the way that you had. So that's why we go back and cool and chill. Once again, I had to cleanse myself. I made up my own cleanse. I do encourage everyone to make up your own cleanse. If you need my cleanse, check the description. It's enough. But it's just somehow you got to put some dedication and commitment, sign the contract to serve this. You got to get up and work. And everybody like, I got to go find a job. That's the last thing your ass need to do. Because the first thing you need to do is figure out which job. So, Empress, sit pretty. It's still stuck in the deck as if it's coming in. We want to, but we need this turnaround. Lovers. I don't love that. I don't love it, King of Cups, but love yourself. I'm hearing you don't have to love nobody else, but you gotta love yourself. Right? Especially before you get with someone. You don't know who it is. That's how the world actually works. We just always in a relationship with people. Now, what we do in that relationship, so how we show emotions, what we say, the insight we have going into it, perspective, intentions, all of that. So let me see what I have, Capricorn, because I've been talking for too long. Get on this horse, give yourself some love. Yeah, you don't know where you're going. Walk by faith, not by sight. Princess of Wands, I do see what someone doesn't have. Some, just like, I want to say support. So it's going to be a drag going forward, but it will make it. It's a beautiful opportunity here. I'm hearing how the strength, but that's not here. Justice will come in. Even with the seeing the world, this new wheel for me, or this new cycle, it's a brand new cycle. That's what it is. It's not just one more time. This is something brand new. Justice has been served. I'm feeling someone has fought hard enough to get to this position. Someone has more of an understanding. So now it's opportunity beckons and you can work with it. You may be blindfolded on what to do with it. You may be not so happy-go-lucky to jump head forward first. But give some love to yourself. I'm here, trust God. Okay, well, put it like this. When I discovered that I wanted to cleanse myself, I went on YouTube saying something about a ritual. What's up, Star Lover? That's my baby. How are you, baby? And when I seen it said money ritual, I didn't want the money ritual. I wanted a full cleanse for everything. I didn't just want no money. I wanted my life to change. And I knew I didn't feel like money would change my life. I needed some peace, some working. I wanted to be I want to be happy and work. It wasn't that I wanted to be normal. That's the word I wanted to quickly use, but I knew I wasn't normal because I wasn't the 9-to-5er. I wasn't the So I was like, Lord, I just want to do your work. I want to do what I need to do. Why am I here? That's why I did the cleanse. And when I did the cleanse, I had signed. That's a contract I signed because I had committed to do something in my head that came from a spiritual intent. It was so pure, and it changed my life, literally. Matter of fact, I have my cleanse. I had put it back up when I came back down here from Mississippi, and I still have it on my mirror, plastered. And I do the cleanses still with my incense. I got one back here. With these. And I use the sage. And put it in this thing. Got so much going on. So I had committed, signed the contract to do me. And then spread it out to the world. And I even find myself encouraging people to do the same things. It be something. Last week it was something with lottery. It's a girl that actually hit numbers. I'm somebody I can hook you up with her. She on my channel name Miss T, something like that. Run numbers. Go check that shit out. I'm doing very wonderful. Star level. Glad you're chilling, baby. Happy Saturday. But she be in my comment section. I think we're gonna try to get together. We're gonna do a video or something. I'm gonna hook it up. But she actually know numbers, dog. And I actually can get them out the cards also. I gave it to a lady the other day because I say, well, damn, how you come to me about numbers? And the girl just came to me by a couple days about some numbers. And hey, y'all running numbers and shit. And I took the cards to her and I came up with some numbers for her. Why the numbers had not hit that night? And I told her, I said, you want me to give you some money to hit it? I think she said it was $6. I say, I can give you the money to play it. But see, I would have, if I was probably like that, it was like, here, take this money, go play these numbers. But I didn't. I was like, you can go play it. You need the money to go play it? She was like, nah. Why she called me by 8:30, something between 8 and 9 o'clock that night. When my phone rung, I thought she hit. She did, but she ain't play. I told her personally, I'm sick of the shit. I hadn't did that way back in 2007 when they played 6 numbers, got 5 of them, and never went and cashed in on a ticket. I'm sick of it. I feel sick. Okay. And I don't feel like it's a missed opportunity. I feel like I'm just being held up. Maybe somebody else needed it. I'm getting my blessing. I'm patient enough to wait. I don't need it at the moment. I'm blessed that I have something. And when I do get something, it's going to be way more than what I was going to get because I had to either let that slip or gave that up or whatever. I'm trying to stay positive. Jesus have mercy. Ace of Swords. I feel like my phone ringing right now. Greatness. Ace of Swords being clear. Okay. I think my story helped some of y'all. I hope it did. But the point is, be clear on your decisions going forward. Like I had to tell a lady, I was like, well, maybe this is one of the examples where you got to move. When you man, some people do be just jumping there. You got to move when you need to move. She said, man, I wish I'd have played them numbers, but I'm going to get over it. I was like, shit. How much we would have hit for? I think she said about 800. Cool. Okay. Tears. She said, because you know I would have hooked you up. Thank you. Oh, so the example is going back into even with the girl I had to do on the channel is more so like we do this to go into the world and help them out. I made my cleanse up. Somebody asked, Goddess, can we buy the cleanse? Actually, you can. Give me some time. Let me go find some numbers, run it, and bring it back. $20. That's all you'll ever pay for my A Spiritual Energy Cleanse. That's the cheapest shit I got. The most frugal thing I have. That'll always be $20. I had me and God. I told him I don't ever want to change that number. My readings go up, time do. But that cleanse will always be 20. You can put whatever number that's make it fair for you. You need $100 cleanse, you feel like it's gonna work better, put that shit on there. You can pay whatever you want on your cleanse because it's gonna work for you, whatever number you hear. But remember, the minimum, it'll always be $5, $10, $15, or $20. You can always get whatever you need to work on. You need to work on how to really get out there and work on opportunities. That's the club. You'll get money. If you feel like you need to really cleanse your money, because it's not a problem with getting money, it just seems like maybe it ain't the right opportunities, or I know I can make more money than this. Cleanse your money. If it's, you know that you need to be thinking more clear to even get to it because you probably already always missing something, cleanse your spade. Cleanse your thoughts, your head, your third eye chakra, your throat, what you speak. That's all connected. Yeah, you feel like you need to start speaking up, speaking things into existence, greater opportunities. That's that. And then this last one, the heart chakra. If you need to open your heart, please do so. That's personal. That's very personal. And I've had people that gave me $5 for heart cleanses only. I'm talking about, I'm so impressed because they know they're being admitted to their stuff. It ain't about the money, it ain't about all this shit. I know I need my heart right. I was like, I like that. And there's plenty of people. It was at one point I was like, well, damn, everybody needs their heart right. That's right. But I do have the full cleanse. If you need to take advantage, do so. But some people do know where their category, take it back to the beginning, categorize stuff. People know what they need. When you know what you need, it's even better. If you don't, it's time to explore. You need some more insight. 9 of Swords. The Magician. Someone's scared to make some magic happen. Scared to go forward, going back to it feel like it can't happen. The impossible is possible. That's possible. But that's not what we're supposed to be afraid of. If it don't happen, it don't happen. Can you lift 500 weights? 500-pound weights? Do you feel like going skydiving? Do you want to? Can you actually conquer mountain climbing? Like it's just so many different things people do because they put their mind to it and they were supposed to do it anyway, so you can figure out it can be done. Don't mean you have to be doing it. It's taking me to card readings. Y'all watch me. I'm gonna be honest. It's been reading so lately. It's whew. Boy, you gotta be careful. It's talking about how a lot of readers, mystics, that's the card. Not really reading. I'm gonna keep it that simple. I don't know what the hell they doing over there, but it keep telling me it's some people that have a chance to turn it around. It's some people that just they hold too deep and the universe have to snatch that. They call it a gift. Gotta snatch them blessings away because they were not using them. In what way, I'm not sure. But I do see some energy here where it's bringing up the Magician. We're not going to go so far. Let's keep going. I'm here. You can make some magic happen, just not the wrong magic. The magic that I was just talking about is all that voodoo, spell work, candle work, extracurriculum, whatever y'all want to call it, that you want to think the word from the dictionary comes into tense, and that's what you're supposed to use it for. So, mind you, is voodoo in a dictionary? Candle is, work is, spell is. But if y'all go a little bit further, it's spelling. They got a B out this motherfucker. That's very intelligent. Yes. Do something intelligent. That's what I'm hearing. Because I don't want to go on a tangent. Queen of Coins. Thank you, Jesus. Get money. I was hoping it wasn't the Queen of Cups, the Tower. I'm telling you, because I'm hearing it, I don't see it. So it's like when you walk by faith and not by sight, you can bring up what you don't see if it's gonna matter, if it's gonna bring a tower. But that's waiting to see something if you don't see it, if that make any sense. So going back into relationships, I gotta keep my eyes closed so I can see this shit. Going back into relationships, when you bring it to a person, this is when you don't until you see something. So you can keep here with the Tower moment on speculations, perspective. You can go to whatever conclusions you want to. That's going back into your relationship with God. You don't know the future. You can be speculating on whatever the situation is. That's exactly what it's saying. Don't do. It's saying wake up every day and just go do the work that you know you need to be doing. And then when you find that day that I don't know what to do that day, go to God. God, what is that to do? That's somebody starting off a basic relationship. Go into a relationship on the earthly realm. Hi, how are you? You meet the person. You actually do get to know the person before you sleep with the person. Now we're going off on a tangent because I don't know where we're going now. So let's go. Tower. I don't know where we're going with it either because I see get money. Maybe that's why some people so frantic in the head with the lovers, because it seems as if they'll never have love because of, it's not a because, but because of everything that happened in the past. Like, even going to, am I going to ever get to my situation if it's for some of you? This one don't want to go out. 6 of Wands, go be successful. Keep coming up. But even though that's the passion in it, is the more successful, the more passion. So let it rev up. That's what even teaching, it's like teaching the baby this type of stuff. Teaching your children, like this is some real energy. Capricorn, El Capitan. You know what I'm saying? Taking flight. The sun. Into the sun. I ain't taking no L's. The star to the 5 of coins. All right. So maybe the star feeling a little left out. Let me figure out what this is saying. By God, it's a repetitive story here, but I don't see it, but I think by the time I get all the cards out, I'm going to get it. Because it's the sun to the 3 of Wands waiting on this secret. So, I mean, you could be waiting on what God got for you, but stuck until, right? But it's a deeper secret here for somebody who left out in the, well, it's going, you are left out until you become a star. That's what I woke up on. I just told y'all my whole story, Capricorn. I woke up like, damn, I am the star, but I'm talking about, and am I still reaching to be this other star that I was looking for? Back to when I had done switched over from, okay, God, it still ain't working over here, so let me see what else is gonna work at. Now I'm back to this point, and I ain't going back to nowhere else. Cause now I'm back with God, and I still feel the same way. Fucking 20 years later, but I feel greater. It's the same route. I'm back to I fucking walked all the way back here, and now as you see, we're gonna start here and go with God now. That post was like 2 weeks ago. I ain't gonna find it at this point, but it says start over this time with me, and it was talking about God. And here I am 2 weeks later, like, what was that? I get it, but no, I got it now. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so here go God coming in. I wanted to call you Sagittarius. I did them last night. The last ones drug my ass. Boom. I'm finished. I'll do Capricorn tomorrow. So here we are, the star, Capricorn. You are a star. You the devil. Represent. Can't touch this, done. But see, as you see, if y'all, some of y'all probably had to go experience with the devil. and you see he can't do nothing for you. So God say, they ain't got nothing on this. They ain't got nothing on me, as you see. I'm a real true G. Who could be other than me? S-U-N, the sun, G-O-D. Come on, man. Everything, Capricorn, I'll take it. That went to third party interview with 3 of Swords. Some of y'all seen, and it's kind of heartbreaking because some of y'all with the devil, you really was convinced. I'm hearing that maybe see, I wasn't convinced. I knew the devil wasn't my daddy. And I remember it was a Capricorn that tried to tell me the devil was my daddy. I'm telling y'all. Because I'm over here hearing maybe she had thought that the devil was her daddy. And she ain't never want to confess that. So she threw that shit off on me trying to tell me the devil my daddy. Because I ain't never heard that shit before. But from a Capricorn, I did. It's kind of funny. So now that I understand that logistics, I don't know if it's an actual logic though. Let me know, Capricorn. Do y'all be thinking that since the devil is the representation? Because remember this shit, I ain't never know that the devil represented. Well, I'm saying it different. I never knew before I got into card readings, because I was reading these cards before I seen tarot cards. So when I kept seeing the devil, I just it was the devil. But when I got into it and I had to learn what these cards is, the other ones y'all be seeing, I was like, oh, that's Capricorn. Okay, and then Emperor is Aries, and then okay, Justice is Libra, and then right. But this is what they say. But when it come out, as I start flipping, oh, okay, so I see why they said. So it's either because they said so, God making sure that whatever I learn is going to match up, or maybe they got it from God because that's why they thought about it and they had to write it down and draw the picture, so it's just coming along. So they telling you what it is. Now this other side is some of the people do not even believe in the cards. I had wanted to say my Libromatic self being liberal is sad. But that's just an opinion, an emotion, because in reality, you don't need the cards. What happened is what's in the cards is what you don't know. So by the time you come to the cards, it's either you reading somebody something that you just reading their address and their age and their life and shit, or you're reading them something that they need some insight on. So they sitting here trying to figure out what is you talking about. Sometimes it resonates at the moment because you hadn't already went through the test, and it could resonate time later. The time amount, ain't no telling. I have 7, I have 1, I have 5, and 6. So this will happen to be at 3 if this resonating for y'all. 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 months, 3 years, 3 cycles. Because right now I'm on my 2nd cycle, and it's been about 10 to 15 years. I can't even remember the years, but I know I'm on my 2nd cycle, years out. So I'm not sure if this may be someone's 3rd cycle, but we had the 3 of Swords coming out. I think I'm gonna stop here, matter of fact. But we had the 3 of Swords coming out to the Wheel of Fortune. I brought that up to the Ace of Swords because someone is understanding. I guess that's why I got to talk so much about mine. I'm over here like, I got to say, like, this is about me or about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what I'm hearing is, as this heartbreak set in, it's not like it hadn't set already. It's a new karma wheel. It's a new time. It's a new day. I know even if it takes some time. But it's a new time that either is coming, will come, is here. So I'm just understanding that. So I'm even hearing you can take your time. But it is something here that you have the understanding, we can move forward. Because this is like whether somebody had to get on punishment by God or, because people have forgot God is your daddy. Anybody have godfathers out here? That's another reminder. God got so many reminders out here. It's kind of crazy. I wanted to say scary, but God said, don't be afraid. I'm here. I'm present. I'm right here. I will never leave you by your side. Now, we be walking off like, humbug. Scrooge, Grinch. They got the representations out here. Grumpy old man, angry black woman. They got plenty of representations out here. So I'm just saying, we're going to have to clear insight. I'm here and have some understanding because we're not stupid, dumb, or slow. Not the El Capitan. Now you can play that and then don't nobody want to be your friend because now you acting like you just don't fucking know that we all know. This is common sense that's ringing on everybody reading right now. Everybody act stupid, dumb, or slow right now. Right now, you could have done that shit before, but act it right now. I dare you to. Yeah, it's going to be left right there because everybody already been threatened on that, but today is today. Now is the time. This is it. All that shit coming up. 2022. It sounds like we're saying 222. But that ain't that 222. Same shit. 222. We in room 222. Hustling. Every day I told y'all that shit last year. I told y'all at the beginning of the year, we supposed to be hustling every day this year. Mark my words. All right. I was trying not to get too hyped because it'd be like, whoa. And when I did start reading, I didn't know I was supposed to be reading. And that Capricorn took me through hell, y'all. So if you taking yourself through hell or taking other people through hell, you're going to have to pay that shit back. It does take time. It probably as much as time as you was taking to take that shit. And especially if you taking hell from people, I'm going to tell you, it took me through so much hell that it ran me to my goddamn self. It ran me to other places thinking that I can find what I was looking for. But it also put me in a perspective, right? It helped me. So now that I came to some solitude to be all by my goddamn self, for real. I need to play that shit. I'm finna play that one. I ain't played a song all day. I couldn't find a song for y'all, matter of fact, when I had first started. I was trying to find a calming song because I was, you know what I'm saying? I was a little just like, whatever. Who is this? Yin Yang Twins. Is it? I think it is. Yep. I did not want the clean version. Dang, y'all. Like, I want to speak clean. Like, I do not want to curse. You know what? How you supposed to hear the clean version? And then the Capricorn, she done went through a change. She told me she can't hear no curses, so if she listens to this, maybe some of y'all going through the same thing. I play the clean version. Dang, I'm trying to keep my mouth. But then if I curse too much, y'all ain't even listening anyway. I get it. I'm trying to change my attitude. Just make sure y'all be like me. I can't even hear it without the cursing. That's how I really used to be. Straight by myself. By my damn self, for real. By my damn self. Oh. For real. I can't even hear it without the cursing. I need to hear what they saying. Oh. I'm gonna turn it off. I ain't vibing. I need the original. But no, I know when someone is going through a spiritual warfare, God gonna get you right as long as you go to Him and hold on to His unchanging hand, because it is unchanging. We change with the wind. For some of us, don't change on God. Once you keep your promise to God, then you'll see the promised land. And karma is karma. Because I even feel like as long as I was fighting with God, that's how long it took to come back. And now it's going to take time to go where I'm going. I just got to accept it. Accept the Capricorn. Just get the work done. And I'm here. Once you get there, it's like now, as you see, it's a grateful moment. At least you somewhere. Because I remember I was waking up, where am I going? I ain't going nowhere. I don't feel like that ever. I couldn't even tell you the last time I felt like that. 5 years ago, probably. And then this morning even felt different. That's why I knew I was in a new cycle. This is the second loop, and it's different. Because I was like, well, thank you. I actually have something to do. Because before, I ain't had nothing to do. I was just still trying to do some shit that it still ain't being done 10, 15, 20 years later. And I ain't mad, but I still am hustling towards it. But I'm in a different energy, and I'm grateful that I have something to do other than just hustle towards that. And this feel like a better hustle, but I still want to do that hustle, but it's in a different way. Like, I'm just going everywhere, Capricorn. Can you at least do that a little bit here? And they got to be positive if you're going to do that. Nine of Swords. It has to be. You can't run it down with the not happening, the negativity. Nah. My cleanse did help me be positive. Make a cleanse up. Get my cleanse. Cleanse that energy. Do something. Starting with fasting. Yes, I do that. Even after my cleanse. I had almost fasted 2 days the other day. Can I eat? Is it time to eat yet? Because I was not hungry. I sip on my smoothies. And that ain't happening. I ain't think I probably fast in 2 days. Last cycle again. So what I'm saying, my example is I'm in a new cycle. I noticed it. Why? Because it's like almost the same things happening, but it's a little different. More positive. Hell, I even had to come back home to realize it. And I feel like I'm going to leave again. So, Quest, it's time to go find yourself. 2022. Okay, don't be afraid to discover yourself, and it's gonna be by yourself. A lot of y'all, I don't know if you're afraid to discover yourself by yourself, because I feel like some of you know that, but do you understand why it's like that? Or at least digressing, get some understanding that way. Because you may not know everything, but the understanding is you are blessed. Like, God do bless you in private. When you go out and do shit, you get way more blessings than when people right there around you and you right there just getting blessed and everybody just looking at you. Well, where my shit at? You gonna give me some of yours? If you notice, when everybody in the group, sometimes the whole group get blessed, but it just don't happen like that all the time, every time. When you go out by yourself, it's not about showing off your blessings now. You can't show it off. It's going to show off. It's going to show itself. So rejection. It's time to reject some things. Get it out of the way. Categorize it. Put it in compartments. I'm even hearing up the treasure island. You know how some things you fill up the island, some shit float off. It's gone. You may look up and notice it's gone, but you ain't got to look too far. It's gone. Isolation. I said this by yourself, right? But I see what you don't have to do it by yourself. Do it with God. It's you and God. It's nobody else here. Show that love to God. Show that love to yourself and grief. Come up out of that. Leave that in the past. Leave that. The people out there holding on to people while you trying to find yourself, it is because they don't understand the journey. They understand their journey, but not yours. Some people be looking at it like that's how yours go. Enjoy, but they don't understand the journey because they can't help you. So that's why we do it by ourselves. I'm serious. That's why social media in the double world. We can show off what we have, but we got to get it first. They created a way to manifest it and speak it into existence. Y'all see those memes with the manifestation music and all that. But you see it, right? Because they're making it happen. So here we got prayer, vanity, and discover. Praying, painting a picture to discover. Not a source. I'm hearing someone is not doing enough. Praying to the gods. It say lay. It say pray before you lay. Seriously. I had felt guilty the other day because I'm like, damn, do I wake up every day and thank you instantly? It's like I do something else before I thank you. Then I remember, nah, I need to thank you first. Thank you, Father. Seriously. Grief, I'm telling you, because it's like the greater you get, the devil be right there. Fuck at the door. He done snuck in through the seeps of the cracks of the wall and shit. Can't wait till your ass get up. You'll discover that. So pray, paint a beautiful picture. I'm hearing prayer paints a beautiful picture. That's why the word is here. You're like, I gotta pray. You don't have to. I don't know if I got enough weed for you, Capricorn. You don't have to pray. But I'm just letting you know, the more you pray, the greater you lay. That's how that go. And I don't usually do this, but that's STG. That's your birthday, Star Love. I'm calling some shit out, huh? But what is that? Sweat to God. And you don't supposed to swear to God. That's like an insult because God already gonna do it. Like, what I'm hearing, swear to God is trying to make improve or some shit like that. It sounds better when I say I promise. It's gonna happen. You ain't gotta swear God gonna do it. He already gonna do it. You gotta promise. That's going back into the conversation I have to have with other signs. I think it was Aries and Gemini. You want God to tell you it's $1 billion in that bag for you to go get it. You'll never have it because that's so unfair. You testing God's faith. What if it's actually $1 trillion in there, but you just want to make sure it's $1 billion? Or you want to make sure it's covered? Boy, your shit gonna be hell of a route. You might not get nothing. I had to tell them simply, I believe everybody got $1 billion in their bag. I think I said at least $1 million. Everybody, I gotta believe that. That's so unfair. Oh, I'm the only one that got $1 billion, $1 trillion. Now I need all y'all to have at least $1 million so you can make more. Believe that you have something. See, they believe it's just dead broke. Ain't buy shit. Oh yeah, it was terrible. Which they had to do some discernment because some of the people in their life, some of them are actual stars. Some of them people ain't about nothing. For real. And they just hang around them. But they're not taking the opportunities that's actually by some because they don't want to start. They forgot they started from the bottom, so that's where it's at. They going to the top where the star done already burst. They ain't got nothing for them. Oh yeah, they readings we in. Now you do have the star here. So it's here. And like I said, if it's repetitive messages, I'll repeat it. But if you can go listen to theirs, you might do yourself more justice because they shit came in strong. I'm just getting this second wind of the energy through other readings. That's what the prayer, vanity, and discover. You know, some people do just bump into stuff and be like, let me just listen. Service is service to God. You never know what your message is. Going out, you never know where your blessings are, but you got to keep going. Yeah, complacency, service. Let's go. Somebody just complacent with what they doing. Princess of Wands just telling me on this, you have to do the service that you're doing right now because it seems as if you're not as passionate enough to go forward, and it seems as if ain't shit else to do. Seems like you facing the death, but I'm hearing where it is taking some hard fucking time, a hard time on somebody. It's taking a hard time, but I'm hearing passion come behind that. But I'm hearing what led up to this. It was a whole facade. So it's kind of like blowing up in somebody's face, that tower coming back out. Completion. There it go. I called it right before it came. And I was talking about the tower that showed up, expansion. It was a completion to the expansion on the opportunity. But for some of you to keep it positive, you do have that cycle has completed. No. Okay, that cycle has completed, but I'm getting the world card, so it's not the wheel of fortune because that's her. So it's definitely a new way of doing things, and it's a new opportunity here to take. Now I'm here for some of you who can really come back into it, like I had to tell for some of you Scorpio, for some of the Scorpios. This opportunity is here. It has completed in the way you were doing it. Now, if you're gonna take something into it, you're gonna have to expand and do something different. Like I'm hearing, be truthful with your insight, that throat chakra, and the emotions. You have to speak truth. This is what we do. We spread information. It hits so hard. And it be simple stuff just to get us to the next step. And this is for free. So when you pay for it, that's why people actually pay for readings. Give people a reason to pay for readings. Because you give them way extra. Way more. I don't know, Capricorn. You could, I do see what some of these Capricorn readers could get back in the reading if they do it right. What the fuck is this? This don't make no sense at this point. Growth. I'm telling y'all, but I guess you have to believe in yourself. I believe in you. That's why I see it here, and I have to speak it. Other than that, I can not speak on it and not let you know that it's possible. Them Spanish people out there jamming that music. All right, I have instinct. Facade came out with passion. This is what was coming up. Impatient, destiny, and self-worth reverse. So let me see. This story is telling me someone was going with their instincts, which was a facade because they was passionate about it, but was actually impatient and was not going to reach their destiny because they didn't have the self-worth. Because I'm hearing they was going with a second-handed emotion. So you wasn't, even if it's not like your first mind, you just probably was in your feelings and then going with that, I'm hearing. So justice came into the Seven of Wands. And that's what you fought for, so this is what you get. Now let me see what's the deeper story if I can find one. Because I don't even understand this at this point. So justice will be reign when you go with your instinct. What that shit called? Lethal Instinct? I'm dead serious. I'm about to roll up in the middle of your reading too. This was you and Sagittarius. I'm about to just stop. Hold on, give me a second. I'm finna roll up. Because this is ridiculous. So what is that? Instincts? You gotta go with your first instinct. Because your second instinct is the facade. As a Libra, I have to work on that too. Mine is as my first one is I'm gonna get everything I'm destined for. My second one is this is really possible for real, for real. Cause this shit looking too big over here. I'm gonna go with my first one. I'm gonna get everything I'm destined for. When I go out and I need if I gotta do this, everything positive. Even if I want to think to what can happen, this can happen. Everything positive, everything great gonna work out for me. You know, I ain't worried about what can. What I know, I already know that, especially being a Libra. But I block that off because it's a facade. Because it does not have to happen. Now, if you want it to happen, it could. I don't want it to happen, so I don't think about it. Magic. That's what magic is. Because magic is not real, but that is. They found the word, but they tried to bring it to life on the earthly realm. That shit don't work. But you know what does work? God is very magical when you use your brain. That's the magic. Brain and magic better not be the same amount of words. MAGICBRA. Breed. I'm trying brain. BRAIN, brain. I spelled it right. I'll be right back. Right back, Capricorn. Damn it, nah. Y'all play too fucking much. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I promise you, I ain't gonna take too long. All right, Kat. All right, we should be good now. I apologize. This is shit. I ain't never had to really take a break. I usually can get through a reading, but how long we been here? Yeah, an hour and 30 minutes. Well, you're the longest one. Telling you my whole life story. Mm-hmm. Can't say the Capricorns don't know me. Them other people might not know me as well. I feel like I even want to light some more sage. Let's go. Thank y'all for being patient. I appreciate you. I love you, babies. Big smoke, Capricorn. Let's go. There it go. Choo choo. Coming around this train. All right. It's time to grow. Use your instincts. Lethal instincts. Come up out of the facade. I'm hearing. That's the second. Go with your true passions. I mean, do what you really, truly need to be doing. That's the logical stance. What's going to really get me to the next step? That's helpful. Now, being impatient is showing up. And I've been having that come out reverse for a lot of people. Trying to figure out how to explain it. But this one is telling me you are impatient. Admitting it. Having some understanding to go ahead and be patient. All of us do. My impatience was God don't love me. Because shit just keep happening. That was when I was not with God all the way. Then I learned to be patient with myself and just do what I need to be doing to get to my destiny, because I was still living, but felt like I definitely don't go where I need to be going where I'm going this route. It just don't feel right. And I thought that I was switching routes because where I was going wasn't feeling right either. But it felt better. But now I know I got to just go there and do better. Self-worth. Knowing your self-worth. What do you deserve? What do you look forward to? Aspirations, your daydreams, your visions. They are true. It's just a passport. Like Steve Harvey would probably put it. I forgot what he said, but it hit deep when I watched it. It's a clip. It's visions. It's like a movie. It's the preview of life for what's to come, and it's good that we get to see that. So we want to imagine great things because we don't have it today, but it is to come. That's the inspiring aspirations. Growing it, watering the seeds to get to that direction. Now I keep hearing my example over and over. I wanted to do music. I still do music. It ain't music how I wanted to do for the world. But I'm over here like, why the hell am I still rapping? Because eventually one day, y'all let's see me really rapping. Eventually. And if you don't, man, I guess I never gave up. But I did find something I like doing. And that's what I was grateful for. Whether it's an interjection, something added on, or what I need to be doing instead of. See how I was even shaky on that? Because, like, did I ever give up on rapping? Even though I kind of wanted to, but I never really did. But I didn't, so. But I'm still not. But I am. But, yeah, digress. I'm grateful. Fuck the headache. That's grief. Princess of Coins. It's like I'm leaving. I'm gonna leave this out. I have so much fun doing, and I make money. But to go after just the rap, it ain't come that easy, and it still ain't come if I go for another 10, 15, 20 years. So not like that, maybe. So if it come, it'll fall in my lap, just like this did. So I'm gonna enjoy what fell in my lap until whatever else fall in my lap. I know it felt like I need to be hustling and going after, but the hustle and bustle is going after what God told you to do. I did work 5 years at Burger King. Am I lying? Yes, it was 3. Cut this a little bit in half. Yeah, the 3 right here. I'm trying to figure out. But what happened was I came up with 5 because this was the longest job I ever worked. Ever. That's why I was like 5. Damn. That might be right. But no, it was 3. For 3 years. The longest job I ever worked being the Burger Queen. That's what I call this shit. So I didn't have at that time I still was, everybody knew I rapped. I was still representing. Even now, I'm still representing, but I ain't crying because that's not what I'm doing. So every day as I'm grateful, I get more to do. Go ahead and be grateful. Okay, very bittersweet. I'm hearing let it go with the grief. I know we are grieving for some of us. Like I said, my condolences. That's for those who coming in. But it's an opportunity here, Princess of Cups, to go ahead and get back on our feet. Okay, so that's why we're going to keep the bittersweet on the outside. Go ahead and grieve, have the understanding, even if no one else does. Just say we going to get it back together because we are. Okay? And with this isolation being reversed, for a lot of you, you do have someone who can kind of, whether it's coach you, help you. I ain't want to use help because the relative word is see you through. It's side by side. It's not, you don't have to be all by yourself. Now, what they can actually do for you, that's when it comes into God's reign, right? So I'm hearing prayer, leading or accepting the vanity, the picture, and discover what's next. To come in service, it has to be done, completion. Okay, then you have this instinct facade, which is someone damn near holding back the work that actually needs to be done. And I've been spreading this message throughout some of you all readings also. Like, y'all just doing backward as work because now that we come to a spot where the sea has been split, it's the haves and the have-nots. Possible that the have-nots can go on jump over to the haves. That's why it's a split. So y'all can actually see, come on, you going to do a jump? You going to do something? Or you just going to stay over there? A lot of people over there is just not just going to stand and not haves, okay? What is this, have-nots? Right? So as people see is jumps and leaps going, they're going to be like, I can do it too. That's why the split of that Red Sea was there for Moses had to put his name. Enough is enough. Because when everybody mixed in, y'all want to take and grab and pick a pocket and, what is that called? They actually had a whole checking pockets. Pocket watching. Bow. They had a whole theme of called that shit pocket watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too close. So the Lord did split it. I wonder where he was at. Where you at, God? Where you at? Right here in the middle. Monkey in the middle. That's funny. Not really. Do y'all imagine what color God is? He like a rainbow. What if God is clear? God is see-through. He ain't even no color. It reversed, but it's an abundance. It came out like this, so I'm going to talk about it, but I'm going to put it up like this so we can speak on it. 8 of coins, go get your money. Damn, this shit be glowing. Go get your money. 8 of coins, work at it, work spiritually. That's what the abundance is, okay? Balance that, because the balance is the earthly realm and the spiritual realm. Now let's go deeper to the earthly realm. Everything you work on will be abundant. Gotta say it. That's the facade. Fake it till you make it. And I keep telling people I can't stand when y'all actually fake it till y'all make it, because y'all not telling people what that means. Because now that's why they scam me. That's just like, I can't stand when y'all be talking about all the magic and the voodoo and the hoodoo, whatever. Why y'all don't explain that shit ain't real? Because you have people out here that the work that they put behind it is real, yeah, and they're going to get paid. Bow! Give it some time. Take 2 weeks to get a check with some people a month. Others, they get that shit in a week. Some people who work for themselves, literally, that's COD, cash on demand. So which route we taking? Capricorn. Devil route, all that magic work. God route, all that magic work. Abundance, balance. And I'm here, do not balance on the outside, the both. You cannot have both. You can't eat the cake and have it too. You got to go ahead, get the cake, eat it, eat the cake, Why just gonna sit there and let the roaches and the ants and the bugs and the flies and other people come get it? Because the homeless gonna come get that shit. They ain't gonna be complaining how you ain't got no cake. You had a motherfucking cake, but you ain't want to eat that slice. You want to go show it off and say, hey, I got a cake. I got cake. Eat your cake. You will get another cake. You get a cake every birthday. Cake. Matter of fact, that's what I'm hearing. You're not getting more cake because you're not eating the cake. Yeah, you had that cake for how many years, Capricorn? I ain't finna sit here and play with y'all ass. 8. A-T-E. Somebody ain't even eat. E-A-T. That's how you spell that. Somebody did not eat the cake. The cake have not been ate. So, shit, I don't fucking know. That's what that say, Capricorn. Somebody ain't eating their cake, but expecting more cake just to sit there. God don't do that. God give you what you need when you need it. Evidently, you don't need no more cake. Workaholic. 8 of Swords. I'm glad I just told you that. Happy birthday, Capricorn. Shit, it's coming up. December. Shit, eat that cake right now. Guess what? And even when it's stale, you gotta eat it. Cause now God done made a cake for you, and you finna throw it away, and you finna give it away now, cause ain't nobody want your cake. But you gotta eat that cake. Workaholic. To the 8 of Swords. Like, do you not know that? That's what they're talking about. Gossip. That's why it don't make no sense for somebody, because that's why it could be they don't understand why they by themselves just always working, because the other person's is more so gossiping about how the cake is not being eaten. This cake right there in your face, and you just won't even take a bite because you don't like it. You don't want to taste it. You don't want to do. You don't. Well, I guess so. What anybody? Okay, let's take it to the earthly realm. Capricorn, ain't nobody gonna make you another cake. It's somebody that made you a cake year after fucking year. I don't want that cake. I don't like that cake. I don't eat that cake. All right, well, I won't ever make you another cake. You won't ever get another cake. I done made you a cake. Now, that's the earthly realm. God will always make you a cake. Now, in spiritual form, you have to eat the cake. So can I imagine somebody got about 26 cakes sitting up and they finna get full off of that old ass stale cake until they get a fresh cake? Because your fresh cake coming, you got 26. Do you not believe that, Capricorn? That's why I'm counting numbers. Because I wanted to say 5, but as some say, just say 26. So that means you got 27 coming. You have another cake coming, so now either you're going to have gluttony and eat all that shit, so now you can taste. Oh, taste the rainbow. Taste some fresh cake. I mean, wonder me as a Libra, I eat my cake all day, every day. No, I don't think, even when somebody else give me some cake, I don't think it's poison. I don't think nope. I'm going to eat that cake. I'm going to trust that even if it's poison, I'm going to taste that bitch and it's going to be, ooh, that bitch poison. I ain't get poison, but matter of fact, do I got to tell this story, Capricorn, about how I did get drugged? God damn, I got to tell my life story to the Capricorns? Matter of fact, it's so funny that it happened to me with a Capricorn, and the Capricorn don't even want to be involved in the story. And I told her when I do tell the story, the bitch is going to be in motherfucking Vogue magazine or goddamn Ebony or Source or what the other shit they got on the entertainment. Magazine, one of them. When I tell a story and I'm like, Dwight, I gotta tell it now, bringing it up, inform. And it's funny that I don't want nothing to do with it. How? You was fucking there. Now you won't even eat the fucking cake. Anime. I'm telling you, Capricorn, that's what's going on. That's the gossip. So if you cannot accept now I'm even hearing, if you bake the cake yourself and you don't like it, you throw it away. You could probably give it to the birds. See if they eat it. It's fun. The ants probably chop it down. Go throw that shit outside somewhere all the way in the backyard. You ain't got to throw it in the garbage. It go to some real, as this person, Alexis Scott. I don't know how she got so goddamn big, but she did. And it came from vagina power, if I can remember any goddamn thing. But she goes to as far as putting food on help me out here. Cause it was just in my head. But now that I'm talking about it, I can't get it. What it's called? Altar. That's what she called it. It's called the altar. She go to put the food on there. She says she actually buried the food. You know who eat that damn food? Wonder how she done got so big. I can say her name. I remember her name. I can't remember a lot of people's name on her. And when you even look at her, if you judge her, don't. But I'm just giving you that information that is going as far as deep as down to. You don't even, ain't shit trash. You ain't even got to throw a lot of stuff that you throwing away that you not doing, you not eating. You ain't eating, dog. Like, you need to eat. Don't nobody want to be attached to somebody who ain't eating. Everybody want to eat. They want to have the biggest bank account. Matter of fact, they done took it out the bank and put it in the crypto. It ain't even a physical money right now. And I remember a long time ago, they say they taking $1 away. Here you go. It's the form, so now it's the infinite amount. This ain't, I mean, the smallest you can have is a good guap. I'm talking about a good 300 to 400. You in the hundreds with crypto. You like, with crypto, you cannot be broke. If it's making sense to y'all. It's an investment. Anything you invest in, time, you cannot be broke. I don't care what it like. If you think you can, that's why you don't have it. But it's called an investment. Anything you put your time into, because you have believed God led you that way. Because now it's like, God, you led me here for no reason. Never. But if you don't go, you don't even believe that you were supposed to go. You just sitting there. Now you don't feel like you got nowhere to go. Because you didn't want to go where. It's the same. It's so much gossip. And it's not even about people talking about you. It's about seeing if it come into a Capricorn energy, why ain't nobody even fucking with you? It's nothing to talk about. It's because it's nothing being moved. You need to eat. Everybody at the restaurant and you the only one that ain't eating. Something strange here. Do you not know how to eat? Workaholic. I'm hearing somebody is doing too much earthly realm work. Like I said, 9 to 5, probably got too many jobs, and you're not doing enough spiritual work. That means be gracious, going to, down to, you got too many examples. I need too many blunts on your shit. Going down to easy. That's why I said poison food. Damn, cake. Going down to, y'all know it's movies that show you, portray this. So imagine if, because it's a Capricorn, stay with me, I'm a Libra. It's two sides to this. Imagine the movie portraying it, so people doing it. And then imagine people doing it, so the movie portraying it. Stay with me. I'm gonna go with the movie first because I don't know why, because I had went to the people, but son told me on some examples, the people actually get it from the movie. Okay, so even with that bigger picture, I'm hearing someone has to do it first for someone to see that it can be done. So then they'll go out and do some things. So anyhow, let's go back to the movie first, I guess. In the movie, you will see that the neighbor will take a pie, okay, to the neighbor's house. It went from the pie to a potato salad, to hell, macaroni and cheese, to muffins, to hell, a whole motherfucking meal, because I know you just moved in and you ain't got shit to cook with. So I'm talking about, I'm bringing you the baked potatoes, the steaks, the cheese, the dressing with the salad. I'm bringing you everything. You cannot sit here. I know, but this is why we pray. The whole fucking meal it ain't either good or it's gonna kill you. I know. So I'm gonna go to McDonald's. I don't give a fuck what plies at. God damn it. I'm taking it all the way down to the deep, dirty. He ain't from even Trail 5. He up from somewhere a little bit up there. But I am. Let's go. Let me take you to a mind of a go-getter. Where was I going here? Because if you think it's poison, then you don't pray enough. If you can't accept it, then you didn't pray that route to get done. So that means when it comes to you, evidently you didn't pray enough to accept it, to know how pure it is. So that's why we have to pray, because we never know someone's intentions, just in case it is, which we pray that it's not, because we need this. Going back to the goddamn McDonald's, that's where we at, Loopy. Your ass done went to some made up. You hadn't had a whole food grocery store poisoned meal, but you went and got some artificial plastic. I ain't fucking with y'all. Wonder why not, right? So we gonna have to stop artificial facading ourselves. At least take the taste test. And that's why they have it done. I told y'all they got 1,000,000 words in the Bible, in the book, in the dictionary. My bad. Way of life. That's just what I want to call it. It's for you to do the scramble. Y'all heard of that before? That's one of the words in there too. Everything is there for you. Everything is here. They got a Bible and a dictionary. Put the bitch together. Oh, excuse me. I ain't want to say that. God probably did, because the curse words is the curse. Like, you don't have to do it. It is a curse. So just know that that's just what it is. So that's why it's here. So you don't have to do it or much, but just know that's what it's here. But you trying to just make it evaporate. It won't, because this is what you want to do. They will, because it's here. And then I'm hearing somebody don't want somebody else to do what need to be done. Because they're not doing what need to be done. If they were comfortable in doing what need to be done, they wouldn't have a problem doing with what somebody else had doing. Because if you're a configure instead of go figure, you're a configure that people just doing what need to be done, praying, hopefully. Of course, people are all out of whack. We know how messed up the world is. And who gonna fix it? Here we go, Capricorn. We here on the whole episode, y'all. Who gonna check me? Who gonna check me? Confusion. God. That's the only one who can put anybody in check, in order. You can put yourself in order. Perception to victim. I mean, don't play the victim. You see a different perception, and I'm giving y'all all the examples I could. I promise you. I don't know where I'm going with it, but hopefully it went somewhere. Lovers, because I'm even hearing what another person is over here like. I'm here praying that you get this different perspective, because they know you're not finna just sit here and play the victim. I'm also hearing what someone else may be playing the victim to you, Capricorn, because of the perception that you fed them. So they feel victim, or they going to play that victim because they feel like you the dummy. Is that what it is? It's you feeding them a perception, so they're going to actually play the victim. Is that what I'm hearing? Confusion. That's why I'm confused. But someone is like, if someone flipped the deck on you, someone flipped the script on you, that's what I'm hearing. Perception to victim. Because you can easily perceive this in a different way. But I'm hearing someone say, well, if they think they're going to do this, let me see if this works. Or, I can do this. Someone saying, if you think you're powerful, let me show you how powerful I am. If that's what it is, I don't know, Capricorn. This one kind of like interesting, but very sketchy. Confusion. The cut the confusion I'm hearing in this lover situation. Someone say you perceive it one way, so I feel like you playing the victim, and I don't want shit to do with this shit. The way you looking at things is I don't even want nothing to do with this. It ain't no confusion, because you may be confused, but ain't no confusion on this end because of how you showed me, or how you somehow the perception came across. That's why we've been talking this whole time on how to see things in a positive light, on the up and up for the future. Because it's someone here evidently with the gossip, the lovers, victim, discovery, and isolation. So it's like either you keeping yourself away from, so evidently they noticed it, and someone over here definitely feels like the victim, so they want to kind of just let it go, because somebody don't want to be in this confusion, in this situation. Be a part of this look. That's the perception, because they feel victimized or something. Now I'm going into your energy, Capricorn, because this is all you except this one, confusion. This all green, victim and perception. And lovers is purple, which would be air sign. Gemini coming out. Confusion will be water sign, but air sign also. I think they got like 7 different ones in here. This air sign. But purple would be crown, which is the diamond, money. So this is definitely all you, and maybe considering either water or air. So you don't love the situation no more, or someone don't love to be in a situation no more. So I'm hearing, as you see a different perspective, it do feel like you the victim. That's why I feel confusing. But I'm hearing that'll fade away in them clouds. Like once you understand why you feel like that with that victim, you see how it's like a ring around this. It's like a little smoke ring. I don't know if it's a cloud or not, but it's just veering into those clouds that get puffier to me. It'll kind of dissipate, fade away, go up into the air. But I'm hearing going back to, because we're going into the Nine of Swords from the Eight of Swords. So we got the Eight of Swords, Lovers, Nine of Swords, which is giving me the energy of someone workaholic on top of the Eight of Swords, working their way into somewhere they ain't need to be, where they couldn't figure out where to be. And now that you're there, you don't love where you are, and now you frantic on how to get back. You are getting back. That's the good news I'm hearing. Even if you don't think so, that's the confusion. You have a turnaround coming. So stay prayed up. Say thank you. This is where you praise him in the hallway. I didn't know you was gonna turn me around, but you did, because he woke you up. Now other than that, death would have came in. You would have been gone. So now that the turnaround is coming, perception, victim. I keep hearing, don't play the victim, but I don't know where that's coming in. I'm confused too, so I'm gonna just say it. Don't play the victim this time. You get another cycle here. This is the lovers. Yeah, I don't know if somebody fucked up their relationship. Once again, because they seen or felt emotions, the perception that you gave off, maybe, and they still confused. I'm gonna put it to that, but they hella confused. They were hella confused. I'm here still confused though, because with the karma running. And the victim, I'm hearing they kind of see a little bit more, but still confused. That's why it's on the outside, it's coming up, but it's like it's clear, but it's confusion clear. It was making any sense. So anyhow, we got the Nine of Swords to the complacency. Someone stuck in that mind frame. Need to forgive yourself for what you done. I want a whole nother smoothie. You need to forgive yourself for what you done, Capricorn. It's okay. You got it right here. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself. God forgave you already. It don't take God as long as to forgive us. It take us to. What happens is God put us on punishment. He been forgave us. I feel like he forgive us before it happened, because he already know it's going to happen. You just got to go on punishment to sit you down. Because if you don't go on punishment, you just keep running around like everything okay. Like a child. Child act up, keep giving them shit. Ain't nothing wrong. Evidently, but if I switch gears on you now, you ain't getting that. Because you have, remember when you had, because I don't need you to do that shit no more. So it's not that you can take it back or whatever, but just let the energy fade. And next go round, I get you something when I feel like getting something. When that's gonna be, I don't know. Shit, I didn't know you was gonna do what you did when you did it. So it is what it is. But be grateful, praise him in the hallway, that I don't have this mind that you ain't never getting that no more. You ain't never getting no more cakes. That's God. And that's what we praise. So I'm even hearing, that's why it's like, this one deep. You know how you go to mommy, can't spend the night. You go to daddy, you can't spend the night. Sometimes it works like that. But then I heard something different. Well, you can't just go nowhere else from God. You just got to go to him. He said you can't. That's when even two parents are on one page. Go to you ask your mama, yeah, she said no. No, the fuck? You thought I was gonna say yeah? Some people do. Why he can't go? Let him go. My well, because it be other intentions sometimes. You never know. But it's important when you're in a relationship to get on one accord, right? Same thing with God. One accord. That's where that going with God is where you figure out where you need to go to even get on these other earthly realm relationships. So it's still calling for forgiveness. All right. Soulmate to perseverance to confusion. So this is a repetitive message, but I'm gonna get a deeper one. The soulmate is saying I'm confused. So what I'm not confused about is wanting to stay in a confusion. Okay. So it's saying like they have gave up, dipped out, and you are gonna be working by yourself. Now let me see a different message. Now, working by ourselves without just soulmates, because first of all, we don't know who they are anyway. Just to be attached to someone, that's the mere confusion. So it's okay when people leave us. Now, if we miss each other that much to get together in the midst of the confusion to help each other out, that's where we want to be. So we're not trying to persevere with a motherfucker who cannot help us through the storm. If we can't be with each other through the storm, that's just what it is and what I'm hearing, because a lot of us are experiencing that same storm, being separated. And some of us, because I'm fighting with, well, why we just can't be together? But now that I'm talking, I'm hearing we're still together, just in this storm, trying to figure out if we can even be together in this storm. So that means we can be together in physical form in any storm if we can get through this one. So that's spirituality. So especially for those who have telepathical communication, don't be confused. I was a little bit, but I wasn't gonna give up through my storm. I wanted to, but I was telling myself, and I told him I ain't gonna give up. It's hella confusing, but I'm getting this through a Capricorn reading or a Libra reading. Is give love, give love. I ain't tired of giving love, but can I? Is that the message? No, but for right now, that's your karma. I did understand that. Not to the full form, but I did understand, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just give love until I see what happens. And I like this type of love because it's genuine. I'm not pushing it. I don't have to be. I want to be, but I ain't mad at God at this moment. I used to be upset. I'm upset. Got $100 million around my neck. I ain't going to the bank to cash no check. I just want it all upon me like a net. I'm upset. Oh, anyhow. So let's clear the confusion. Right now, it might be some separation, but you don't want to really persevere or keep pushing through something that's not really coming together. Let people get themselves together, their mind together, and figure out where they want to be. That's the fairness of it with justice coming out in the board. That was a big spread. I have a feeling I ain't finished with that one, but I can't conquer it right now. I don't think I got enough weed for that one. That one keep coming, and maybe it'll come up through another reading, because that one big as fuck. All right. Let me see. Dissipating. I said this. And Posse. 6 of Wands. Someone successfully got themselves by themselves because they wanted to be isolated but didn't know the correct isolation that needed to be. All right. Yeah, this is coming back up with the Gemini read I tell y'all I had to do. Desmond specifically said y'all ass gonna be in a old home folks shelter. Y'all keep fucking playing. Cause y'all don't know how to take your opportunities either. So I'm here. You need to welcome your success, Capricorn, because it is dissipating. I said dissipating, but it is dissipating. Dissipating has to do with like the weather, like the atmosphere, should I say? Dissipating has something to do with the physical form. You can't. Damn, I didn't know y'all couldn't be seeing this. What I be showing the whole time, but I think if I give you some color, or cool. But I don't be paying attention to the screen because it throw my mind off. I skipped my thoughts as if I can really slow down that fast. My bad, I love y'all. But I'm seeing where someone is watching someone else be successful and trying to figure out how can I welcome my success. I'm here in the universe. We're going into this spread, the star to the 5 of Pentacles. The universe is welcoming you. It's all open arms. You are the star, Capricorn. I'm here and make it happen. Don't be left out there. And all, I can only say that because we do. That's why I say I put energy behind my cleanse and then boom. That was my work. It was spiritually. I ain't go out there. I used to be beating the block trying to fill out applications. But I knew that I wanted to do music. I didn't know I read cards. I didn't want to do this. It wasn't on my list. I played cards. Most with cards was like spade tournaments. I would have either wanted to enter one or like put something together with cards, but I didn't know it would be reading. Now I go to the table and play cards and be reading it. Matter of fact, I get a lot of good hands. This is how my hand be looking. Get the ace, the king, the joker. It's right here. You got it, Capricorn. The joker, I'm telling you, you be getting cards, boy. So the opportunities are here. You're not sure about a lot of stuff, but the universe is promising you so much greater. The people on the universe are not, Capricorn. You're going to have to get that. I feel like you keep telling yourself, I get that, but I don't think you understand it. Because that's why that's why the message is go to God and pray. Because it's like, even though they just tell you that, it's not because. And then I'm hearing if people further the conversation, explain, if they could, half the time they can't. But if they could, it'll probably be a repetitive message, and then it'll make more sense for some people. Like people will go to God quicker, or people it'll be all about God more, or something like that. But God said, "Don't worry, sheep by sheep. I'm not in no rush. Just like how we are. It's order. It's not just everybody run up to him. Imagine that. Imagine me. Insight. All right, Capricorn, we got 2 more spreads. This is the star with the 5 of coins, feeling left out. Because you don't have no faith, just like that. Perfection. And I was telling Sagittarius, they came out with perception, and it came up reverse. And I said perception, but when I put it on the board, I said, I see perfection. It's a card in here, but I ain't feel like looking for it. You got both of them. Perception, oh, and perfection. Boy, that's a hell of a life. And it's telling you with this perfection coming in, everything is perfect. That's why the world is done. But nothing in this world is perfect. In your perception. Because in my life, everything is perfect. Everything add up. The whys and the do's and the don'ts. Everything is perfect. Automatically, I hear in my head, no, it's not. That's why I pray. Because yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. So that's why I go to the next step and boom, it's perfect. The whole time I think, no, it's not. No, it's not. That next step gonna look just like that. No, it's not. See, I told you ain't nothing perfect. I ain't trying to live that life. Don't do that. Live the perfect life. See, is it you live the perfect life or the non-perfect life? You live the God life or the double life? You live have life or the have not life? That's just what it is, Capricorn. Perfection. God say live the perfect life. It's possible. Faith. Have the faith. Have it. Do I need to flip this up on the board? Because it's telling on y'all the reason you can't reach that catapult. You know what that word is? It's a word for every damn thing. The reason how to reach that catapult is just to believe and have the faith. We can get that far. I can have $1 trillion. Yep. Now, I'm not even here asking how can I have it. I'm just going to go get it. I'm asking which way to go. As a Libra, I heard everything in my head. I can really have that. For real. I get it. But that ain't what I want to manifest. It's where to go. Take me there. See, I still have more. But it's all perfect. It's all positive. It's all starmanship, star power, healing, hope. All right, last spread. Wisdom. Here we have it. Renewal. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all can renew your wisdom. Okay? It's time. Don't give up on yourself. Just you will have to do some correcting. I'm hearing. Okay? Third, 3 of Swords. Leave the heartbreak in the past. Third party energy. We have a new wheel of fortune here. Renewal. Hell. Wheel of fortune to the renewal. Ace of Swords, and we clear. We have the understanding. So I'm here to come up out that guilt, that right? Because you're more wisdomatic. It's more so accepting what happened. Whether it's accepting what you did, what someone else did, you know, the help that was received or how things were perceived. Just accept it and okay, we're not what I'm hearing is we're going forward differently. That's just all you got to proclaim. So it could be different when you go forward. So I got everything here on the board. If I can read a full story, let me attempt to. It's time to go forward. Someone wants to, okay. I'm hearing even if it's by yourself because it's someone that doesn't want to, but if it's with someone, let's go. It may still feel a little cold out there because it's a transition in the energies. Everyone is pulled in their own direction. So good luck to all couples out there, okay? I'm dead serious. You know, how to hope, stay prayed up. God is calling both of you. So making sure y'all go walking side by side if need be. Other than that, it will be a split in energies where y'all be walking in different directions. Divine wisdom. Can't make it up. Okay, this is due to service to each person, but this is what you want. You don't need to be attached to somebody to a soulmate that you're not persevering with. That's just it. Some people want to be stuck in the hang position, but I don't see that here. So anyhow, it's an opportunity here. And I feel like I ain't really talking to Capricorns, but if it's cross watchers, then cool. But then, okay, like I said, there's an opportunity here, and everything will be justified amongst it. I'm here. We have different options, but I'm here to continue to fight hard and be wise in everything we do. So, what we're picking, karmatic situations leading us into choosing karmatic things to do, or go ahead and choose it in order which we got to do first, and then being wise to go in with some great intentions and getting all of the work done. So it's the same 7 options, it's just how you do it. And I'm here, it's a lot of work to be done. And don't worry about the money. The money will come. Because honestly, the money on the board that is giving me is the work that need to be done. Because it's nothing that's being stamped until somebody want to stamp a contract and say, I'm going to do the work. And I'm even hearing the test. As much as you test yourself, it's just as much as work you're going to get done. So just put in your mind that you're going to put the work in, no matter what the work is. That's what I'm just hearing, going back to the cake. Some of y'all just, you keep looking for the new cake, but it's all the way over there because it's backed up by the old cake. You got cake on top of cake, Capricorn, but you're not eating it, so it's not in you. It's on you. It like everybody see that you got cake, but you need to go ahead and eat it so it can fill you up and it can shine through you. 36, divine wisdom, 6, 7, 8, 9, your wish fulfillment. I'm keep going back to this wish fulfillment, to this cake. Happy birthday. Like I'm just keep hearing somebody got a whole line of cake in front of them, but complaining because it's not correlating, because I can't even, it's the confusion that I can't even correlate what I'm trying to say. But because the vision is you sitting at the table by yourself. I'm looking for the people, ain't nobody there. So you sitting at the table by yourself. It's a long ass, one of them long ass, big ass, wealthy, like the mansion tables, because it's like it's 2 sets of families that sit. There's 2 sides of families. It's your family and their family that sit at this long ass table. So I don't know how many seats around this table, because it's cousins and babies that sit at this bitch. This bitch like it's 24 seats on that side and 24 seats on this side and 4 seats on each. I promise you. Anyhow, that's a lot of fucking seats. I'm telling you, we at that Jesus table, right? To make a table to eat and feast. But we at this table, Capricorn, but I don't see the feast. I see nothing but cake on this lined up on this long behind table, okay? And guess what? It's some old ass cake. Ain't no candles even in them cakes. So it's either no candles was put in the cake, because somebody who prepared the cake already knew you weren't going to eat the cake. So don't put no candles in there. Just continue to give them the cake. So now it's making me want to go back. That's why the table's so long, because I'm only seeing a perception, a preview of this much. But if I look this way, I see a whole line of cakes, and it started with candles, and it's 1 candle in each cake. And then I'm seeing what somebody felt like they was supposed to be getting different candles for the day. That's why they made that up. We in some Capricorn double energy. Let's go. So you know how because it went from, and don't they got a song called like 24 candles? I don't fucking know. But anyhow, because what I'm seeing is 1 candle just in the middle of the cake. Because I was looking to see for the holes in the cake, but it's not really holes in the cake. That's why by the time we get over here, it's no hole in the cake at all. But back there is just 1 candle I see, and I'm looking for other candles, but it's not. I see just flames of candles until they not no flame no more. So anyhow, way back there is the candles, lined up still. It's just a whole bunch of. You want to know how many cakes this is? And it's not countable, but this is the least for some of y'all. Can I keep it honest? Because I wanted to say 50, but I'm like, that's 50 cakes for real. He said, if you want to count it, it's about 37 to 40. What? So anyhow, so now I see the cake, and as they disappearing because I'm keep going down the line like this. But they're sitting there. That's why if I go back here, they're still there. But I do see somebody eating that fucking cake now. I see the cake disappearing. And then what's going on? So now that we're getting the wisdom, do we realize this is we catching up now? Because it's a whole bunch of shit we didn't realize before. So now that we're gonna keep this example and keep it rolling, do we realize we did take the candles out of the cake? And as we come forward to the new cakes, the candles are no longer having been taken out because you had did that work. Now it feel like ain't nobody put no candle in there because this was the story. Because you no longer accepting the cake, so I don't need for all the candles just to keep adding burning candles to no cake. I'ma still serve you cake just without the burning candle. So now, as we understand the transition between the candle and the cake, and now the candles the cake without the candles, still being grateful because if we could have took it a different way, but I'm hearing we're going to get more candles than the cake, but we still got to eat the cake without the candles. Okay, that's easy to eat, but you're going to feel a certain way with the emotions coming out by the time you got to the cake without the candles. You turn the head trying to figure, okay, so why these don't have no candles? Because they had that set up and then nobody want to keep, but I'm going to still serve you this, but it's no reason. But you got to get to understand it, right? So now let's keep going because it's not that deep. Although our emotions want to kind of go back and forth. But that's on everybody's realm I'm here, Capricorn. So now that we're taking this example and going forward, I see some more cakes coming in. That's why I know nice people that's eating. Just know that you're going to always get some cake, and that's what you want. Now we're going to go into sharing cake with the wisdom. Because now I don't see nobody at the table, but that was my concern. I'm not saying that you have to have a concern, don't nobody be at the table, but you have to have an understanding that there's room for people at the table. Now, whether you want people there or not, that's going to be that's your personal power. Now you're going to have the gossip with the wisdom, with the victim, and the perception of if you want to be the only person at your table, it's no judgment, but we already have the perception. So it's nothing new under the sun, and it's nothing you can hide from God. Although people play the victim and try to hide it from personnel, but it's talking to me like you can't make sense out of nothing. There's no change there. Some people drop pennies. Some people pick up pennies. Some people walk over money all day. I don't give a fuck what it is. So, divine wisdom is coming in. We had a whole story about this. I think, I think we can finish. There's opportunities here, justice. Go ahead and get your money work. The blindfold has to come off eventually. There's no need to keep beating ourselves up about the lovers because the more we work, the more the lovers fall in love. And we can't stay in those constant complacent cycles, so we must move along. Have the faith. Abundance, to get your abundance. So you will not be out here broke and broken. Okay, do some meditation. Because you got a whole table to fill, and I'm feeling somebody don't want to be isolated, but don't give a fuck if I do. Now, I've been having to explain this on other people's shit, like everybody an air sign or a Libra at the least. Just like how y'all be trying to get on me, you got to get that in order. I want people at my table. Forget about not wanting people at the table. That's just going to be negative and too much back and forth. Because now if you get over there to I don't want nobody at my table, you over here like, well, damn, ain't nobody at my table. Should I have at least one? That ain't the point now, because now you back at who the fuck at the table. So just accept that it needs to be people at the table and trust and have faith. And I'm hearing you got to work on yourself. This is that insight, emotions, and throat chakra because everybody got to do it, especially with emotions. That's why everybody say keep the squares out your table, out your circle. Everybody can't eat at your table. I mean, we heard it. Okay, we understand. But the point is, that's why we pray because we know there's certain people that need to be at the table, certain people that don't. And there's no way that we can just not have nobody at the motherfucking table. A table does not, the shit is gonna get dusty. The shit gonna just be sitting up as the cakes. And I can imagine isolation with only cakes because I want some more than cake. I don't like cake like that. That's why I eat that bitch and get it. I'm not even trying to sit with no cake. No, we spend it fast right here. Blowing money fast right here. Meditation. And not only that, because when you sit with it too long, it's going to be hard for anyone to come in, Capricorn. You got to get this. I know it just seems like a whirlwind wraparound. But once again, that's going to a perception. Somebody like, I want to hold on to my money. You can, it's called balance, but it's called, because it's called bank balance. Your balance comes in for the month. But it's called budget. You can budget all you want to, but that money got to go. That's why you got to pay bills. Oh, that money got to go. If you thought you weren't going to pay nobody, especially, do I got to tell y'all my tire story too? God damn. My tire stories, I put $5, probably like my last of my $5. I probably had a little bit more, but it was the tie and the extra money that I just had sitting around. I ain't never really put a whole $5 in there. I put $1 or $2, just whatever. But I said, let me just put $5 in there. Is that when I got McDonald's job? When I thought for 5 years, I actually put $5. Now that's what it is. I put $5 into the church pot and got a job for 3 years. That is what it was because that was my faith. Let me give $5. I always give 1 or 2, and my life just been there. Let me try 5 and see what my life look like. Voila. Hell, faith, abundance. I'm telling you, holistic healing. This is for y'all need to go into cleansing, meditation, fasting. What is this? Creativity. I'm telling you, you got to create this avenue to God. And that's like, what am I supposed to do? Anything that come to your head, they got to do with going higher to God, which is, I'm going to only drink water. But see, some of y'all, it feel like I'm only drinking water to clear up my body, to get in shape or, because, the detoxify something. Somebody, everything you do it for God. Watch how it change your life. Instead of doing it for yourself, that's selfish. Do it for God because we're supposed to do it for others. I promise you, just like that, especially if you don't mess with people and you isolated, like I don't have no friends, I don't really talk to people, do it for God real quick. I'm talking about literally dedicate that. I know we love God and all that. I'm talking about commit and sign the contract to dedicate. I'm finna go brush my teeth for God. I promise you. Y'all think I be playing, huh? Change it real quick. I'm finna go get gas for God. I know you thought you was going to get gas to fill up for work. God, I'm finna go get some gas for you because you telling me to go do that right now. Acting like you don't know why because you thought it was for work. He can really switch your whole plan and take you to somewhere else. And when you do it for God, I'm hearing that. I like your reading, Capricorn, because I told you it's a lot of stuff that I figured out that didn't come in Libra reading that I'm figuring out in your reading. And it's not like just configuring at this moment, it's go figuring at the time. So go back to creativity. 10. Once again, God helps you create. It's the completion. And I think you got to do it a lot for God because you is represented as the devil. And once again, like I said, I don't know why it was like that. I would have thought it was only in the tarot cards. That's why if you go back to, sometimes they say zodiac sign don't matter. In this case, I could kind of wish it don't, so y'all can correlate that shit. But they even have a song that I can't find ever. She in love with a Capricorn. She fell in love with a goat. But she's zodiac sign. She fell in love with a Capricorn. She fell in love with a goat. Like, if I can find this freaking song. And when I heard it and tried to dissect it, it's the superstar song, which is the devil. And I'm talking about the song. To me, it's the song is writing. And everybody, I ain't heard the song. And mind you, someone introduced me to the song. And it's not like I can even call them and say, what's that song? I can't. I probably could, but I ain't. So I'm just gonna, and it's like, even when I went back to look in my history when we played it, it's not there. So I gave up. Inner strength. Someone don't have the inner strength right now. Hold on, baby. Did it flip? Nah. It tried to though. You just don't have it right now. Just be flexible with the universe. Okay? There's no mountains to move at the time. Okay, that's the universe. It look like a strike of lightning. If it's this way, that's a crack in the universe. I don't like that thing. But if it's this way, it's like a crack in the universe. Oh shit! I just see the person right here. Yeah, and it's like a crack in your heart. When it's reversed, I see that's God coming down. And that's when it can even fall all the way down into your head to get some understanding. Like, you don't have no choice but to drip this way. It is, when stuff grow, it does take time to go up and grow up. When you see plants and stuff, like, how long it's gonna take for that bitch to be there? Even with these big ass trees, they've been here for centuries or years, I'm gonna say. Because they have been growing for a long time and very stable. But this way, somebody does need the Lord to go ahead and drip like an IV came through dripping. Okay, so be flexible to the universe. See that light that you're reaching up to? That's that meditation pose also. Holistic healing is coming back into play. Card number 7, many options. And this is card number 9 to get a wish fulfillment. And you have 8 here, abundance. And inner strength is 14. So that will be reverse. 3, collaborate. It's starting over with collaboration. So we learn how to collaborate. Okay. Oh, down this one too. All this, Capricorn? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I think I've been missing these cards the whole time. That's what happened. Because this is the last little thing I'm finna do. Make sure I ain't missing. All right. Balance. It's time to balance. Bring it in. Card number 6. Big ass universe ball. Really? Really, really? Really, really. Inspiration. Be that. 11. This is what card I thought 14 was. But be inspiration. I'm hearing your twin flame, of course, will be inspired. But you gotta be that. And play. Oh, damn. Somebody don't want to play the game. I don't feel like playing games. Life is not a game. Life is truly a game. So play. LIFE GAME. P-L-A-Y. Damn, they can't spell play. Yeah, P-L-A-Y. To get your foundation. Foundation ain't 4 letters, but hell. Found it fond is found is shit. All right, grounding. I'm telling you, I just said it for. I just said it. Get your foundation. Get grounded. You got to play the game or sit on the bench with somebody been sitting at that table for 24 years, just not wanting to eat the cake, not wanting to play, not wanting to learn the plays. It's just too difficult. So now you got people that surpassed you and became the coach, and hell, I'm the owner. So that I used to play. I had to play here. I had to play with my TwinFlame. I had to play with soulmates. I do a lot of play. That's why I become and sit down like the Empress I am, Libra. I had to do the playing. See, somebody don't think they got to play. So y'all gonna send us out here to just play the game, and y'all ass ain't gonna play the game? I'm here to set y'all straight. Everybody finna play this motherfucking game. If I had the motherfucking play to get where I'm at and I'm still going, I'm gonna change. We gonna play. Everyone is going to play, and what you see is they play in different ways, which I commend, because you can teach me lessons on how to play better, as you see, because I want to be the greatest player that I can be. No, I cannot be better than you. You teach me on how to be my greatest by influencing me. You have inspiration. You have it. That's how people influence people. That's what it is, by influencing me. I see what you do, and it's like, okay, I can incorporate that and become a better version of myself. Now, this is where it comes to victims. Somebody think you better than them or becoming better than that's self-esteem. Somebody in their emotions. Self-worth. Self-mastery. Let's get it, card number 15. That's lead back to, that's how we get our abundance. Rebirth. It's time to rebirth. Card number 5. My bad, 2. Butterfly. I feel like I seen like a skeleton in the background, but it's a butterfly. It's time to rebirth. The skeleton I seen is on this other card I see. And here we are with 2 minds. Communication, card number 21. I mean, I'm hearing someone that's trying to interconnect with you, especially if it's twin flames and y'all talking telepathically. They really trying to, they want this. I'm hearing they want this, so it's like we pray we get this together. Something we both got to do the work. Look at this heart here, love. Card number 18. That is so beautiful. Yeah, I'm hearing that. Someone really want to communicate and get the work done so we can move on. But what I'm hearing is you got to go step by step. So some of y'all want to kind of leap, jump, hop, and skip to something when it's so much work need to be done, Capricorn. Make sure you are subscribed, hit that belly, get the live notifications. I'm going to go eat and come back and do some live readings. I'm finally finished with all of you. I use my gifts to fulfill my soul's purpose. Everyone is finding what they need to do. 2022. Okay, so these for nothing. There you go. Cosmic connection, high vibration, acceleration. See, y'all even teaching me that I gotta take my time to put the cards all up in here. So I can't wait to get another setup. That's what I'm really waiting to get y'all into the cards so y'all can see the cards and that switch view, to be honest. So yeah, I gotta work around how I'm doing things right now, but it's coming. Think I'm gonna have like the double screen. Y'all can see my expressions and y'all can see the cards. Auric cleanser, support, soothes. I welcome the different phases of my life. Did I not tell you I went through this shit, Capricorn, this morning? And I was like, why did I wake up in this energy? I didn't question. I didn't. I was over here like, I'm really over here in 30 different phases, but I do appreciate it because before it used to just be, waving back and forth. But I actually see different perspectives and want to take it a different way that I never took it before, and I have a little bit more understanding. But you had to bring it to me right now, and you know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready for it, but you never ready. Just stay ready to accept what's going on. Okay. I don't know if I had none. I am filled with creativity and optimism, tranquility, protection, service. I'm just going to give it to you because I don't know where I'm at with it, to be honest. My relationships are filled with harmony and good fortune, abundance, protection, and harmony. It's time to fill your relationships. What is this? The green jade? I have inner peace and joy. That's the carnelian. Physical vitality, grounding, and creativity. Yeah, ground yourself, get creative. I'm hearing some of you need to just go back in with a fresh mind, speaking up, through your truth chakra. If you ain't talking about shit, be quiet. So go talk about something. I embrace transformation. Go transform. Transformation, grounding, and support. What is this? Petrified wood. I'm telling you, petrified to go in. I hear that. One more. I find pleasure in the simple joy of life. Green calcite. Emotional balance, healing, release. Oh, I said one. Somebody trying to get 100 more. There it goes. It's 2. And my spirit is limitless. That's what I'm looking for. My spirit is limitless. Aqua aura quartz. Spiritual awareness, communication, channeling. Y'all can't see them on that. That shit ain't even. Oh, there it go. Barely see them. But let's go in. What is this? I gently release and heal emotional issues. I'm hearing for somebody, for some right now, go ahead and grieve. You have that right here. Okay. But then after a while, gently release and heal emotional issues. After you really get tired. Emotional healing, universal love and clarity. I am a radiant being filled with all frequencies of light. Not right now, not at the time as you're grieving. So it's going to be hard to kind of give out this unconditional love when you really need to be obtaining it, containing it. You need to be getting it, right? At this time, it's hard to give it out. Amplifies, enhances, heals, and it wouldn't be up at its amplified amount to heal anyway. So you really need someone at their amplified height to come in and enhance your healing so you can get back to healing for some of you. So what am I getting? The only illusion is separation. This is the complete chakra balance. If you need it, go ahead and find yourself in unity and use the Cash App or the PayPal and get the Look in the description and get the A spiritual energy cleanse. I don't know why I'm all over that. Of course, if you don't feel like you need it, cool. It will come back together. Trust God. That's all you need. But like I said, I already amplified my enhancement. Is ordained. I already told some of you, you need to go into ordaining, being ordained. Okay? But you got to amplify and enhance. Create. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. Everything was destroyed. It's okay. It burned down. This is that sacral chakra. What you used to be doing, what the shit you used to be fucking with, fucking up, whatever. Intuition is the little tug that pulls you towards your light. I'm hearing it will be able to be recreated. I wanted to keep going, but something say, go eat. We've been here 2 hours. 3 hours? I ain't fucking with y'all. Woo! 3 hours too long. Children, you are God's child. I'm not sure if you have children, but if that's even more case, that's all coming out. You're going to have to go to God and get right. No more distractions. Because God is the only one that can save y'all. Is that all that flipped over? Yeah. Making sure. My car is a little fluffy. I was going to make some new ones. But not even those. I have some new ones I want to create. They coming. Give me some time. And maybe I'll add some more to those. Not sure at this point. A couple more. Come on, Earth sign, Capricorn. You showing out. Capricorn and Earth. I read too much power. Don't overpower it. Have some discernment. I had that coming into your reading. Okay, you're gonna have to let God take the reins and figure out what you need to be doing, and then say, it's like, Mother, may I? Yes, you may. Father, may I? Yes, you may. Can I do this? You need to. Even when I came into the cards, Capricorn, I had a whole time where I couldn't pick up the cards, and until my consciousness was God, my higher consciousness, I'm gonna say, was telling me you could. Because if it said no, I ain't picked the cards up. And this was definitely going through a time when I was reading. I was reading for myself, got tired of that, went to Facebook. They were calling me a psychic and cuz you can do it and all it. Okay. Went across the street. They paying me $3 every time. The whole thing was, they said that if they reading is good, they like it, they'll put in $1. I'm saying it backwards. The whole thing is, the lady across the street gave me the cards. I didn't know I could read them. There was these real small cards. If you go way back on my channel, you'll see them. But I don't even use those cards no more. I was grateful to be into different cards. But I had to use those cards over and over and over for a while, for like a whole year. But until I invested. But the lady gave me the cards, and it was actually miniature tarot cards, and I had to learn about them. But between the learning processes, that was going to take a while, I went and learned how to read these cards. So that's where I started from. So then I came back to the tarot cards. But before I came back to the tarot cards, I went across the street and they said, check this. I'm going to give you $1 for the reading. I'm trying to see how I went. Because I think either I said it or they said it. But I think I said it. I said, check it. I'm going to charge you $1 for to do the reading. If it's a good reading, the $1 stay here. If you do not like the reading, please pick the $1 up and take it. I need you to. I need you to, so I can figure some shit out. That's how it went. So now I go across the street. I came home with $3. I read 3 people. By the time I left there, one of the boys was like, "You can do this. You need to be doing this for money." I said, "You really think I do this for money?" He said, "Yes." I was like, "Damn." So now I got some confirmation. I come home, get on Facebook. You could do you a psychic cuz, I guess, whatever. But I never wanted to call myself that. Now I get on YouTube, but I knew coming to YouTube, I needed some type of price list because YouTube was a bigger platform and they do real business on YouTube. Like I can read for you for free, which I do all day, every day. But I needed some type of setup like a business. Although I'm still trying to get a web page. And it's funny, quick interjection. The person that I was trying to get the web page for wanted to charge me $1,600 or something like that. If it wasn't $1,600, it was like $900. I'm just over exaggerating. But now it's a whole price of the bitch like $20. I'm dead serious. The bitch probably like $60 to $80 now. Shit done changed. So now I would have paid him $900 for something that you're doing under $100. But of course, I know how shit works, so I'm very patient. Now he probably think I wasn't taking his business or taking it serious, but that's neither here nor there. I follow what I need to do, instinct. At least I reached out. But now that I had to take it serious, I actually came on here, and the first person that came in said, "Can I ask a question?" Thank God that's why I had the price list. I was like, yeah. I think the questions was like $2. She sent me the first $2 and then came back and said, "Can I ask another question?" Really? Just like that, of course. I made my first $4 in 10 minutes and I never stopped there. Mind you, the cleanse is the most reasonable thing at the time. That's the cheapest thing I have. And I've sold more of that. I sold over $1,000 in cleanse. Readings match too. Actually, I might be back to back, but I saw, if anything, I'm trying to say I sold it faster with the cleanses. I sell more cleanses than people getting readings. Matter of fact, I have people that come to me just for cleanses. I don't need the cards. I need the cleanse. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I got it. Didn't even know. So I'm going to put you in some type of perception, perspective. Never give up on yourself. Keep going with your ideas. Even if it's for yourself, like I hear. But when you do it for God, it becomes even bigger and greater. I promise you. I did the cleanse for myself, but I did it for God when I realized. Because, matter of fact, God knew I wanted to cleanse, and I followed God doing the cleanse. And I didn't do it for nobody else. I did it for myself, if that's making sense. But when I did my business, I did it for God. I didn't even do my business for myself. I didn't even know what I was doing. That's why it was like I had to trust myself to read for y'all. Because what the fuck does this mean? Study. I did have to. I had to write down stuff, figure out, okay, this is why they have that definition, but if you pair it next to something else, it definitely is going to have some interjection in it. So the point is, you just have to learn the basics to really become a professional in anything you do. Somebody can literally start over. I guess that's the distraction. You must start over. Some people don't like starting over. Go ahead and start over so you can go. Because you do have the star sitting here and you have so much stuff reversed with the King of Swords. And the reason you don't feel like fighting because you don't know how to fight it and why to fight it and what you're fighting for. God gives you all that. One umbrella. Because it's so much to figure out. It's nothing to tell you. It's a lot of visions and I do a lot of talking. It's nothing that someone told me. I actually do a lot of talking to hear myself. Now, mind you, when I say it reflects me back to them. I heard it before. And I'm going to be honest, since the 5 years I've been doing this, I ain't had to Google nothing. I enjoy this so much that I don't have to go, like I feel like I'm at a job. Let me go figure out. Now, y'all see me. When I be doing my other reads, I have to go into some information that's in source. But other than that, I can literally figure this out. And if I can't, I can still keep going without that. If, like I said, if it's a source, if you need the source, you need the source. Going back to some of y'all need to eat the goddamn cake and accept people at the table. If you need the source, you need the source. We did that in high school. Cite your source. How many of y'all really was doing that work in high school? To where now you understand that you have to do that here on the everyday realm. You got to get up and you have to figure out what to do today. If you haven't done that shit yesterday. Some people do set it up, literally, because they already know. And then the more you set up, the more you create. That's why they already expect the income from the outcome that they already planned. It's a system. That really went back into debt like that. I was waiting for it to flip out. What is this? Healing. Need some healing. But like I said, it takes time, so it's not going to happen overnight. S. Keep Satan on the outside. No need for him to be disrupting you. Aries came out again. I probably should have just took it all the first time, Capricorn. Standards. Keep your standards up high. I'm hearing just do not be taking too much power. Don't overpower it. Leo is Leo year, not yours. If you ain't getting along with a Leo or Aries, I'm not sure. K. L. Goodness. KLS. SLK. Slime. What is that? YSL. I'm so damn silly. You can literally have some YSL, but somebody if you put the king first, you could be swimming in some YSL. But I see KSL because somebody took the wrong flight. Nah, take a different flight and let's upgrade to YSL. What? Anyhow, KSL, first, middle, or last initials. Don't do it. Don't kill yourself by overdoing stuff, I'm hearing. Okay, don't kill the vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Okay, let's go ahead with a greater wisdomatic insight and leave the distractions on the outside and let's collaborate and get to work. All right, I love you, Capricorn. I can't wait to see you next time here on the 305 Goddess channel.